What's going on, guys? So, today on this Shoky Quickie, we're continuing the Back to the Future NECA line, and this time we've got the Gray's Sports Almanac. Complete sports statistics from 1950 to 2000, including baseball, football, boxing, horse racing, and more. Forgive me, I just woke up. I'm just now having my coffee. But this is, in fact, their ultimate BIFF TANNEN. Now, the funny thing is, there's so many BIFFs, it's funny that it's just like, it's the ultimate one. It's actually 1955 BIFF. So you got Ultimate BIFF TANNEN. And you come to the back, you've got a crazy looking image there. And you got Marty McFly. Okay, that's exactly the same. Rita has nothing to do with BIFF. Includes almanac and case, car repair, invoice, enchantment of the sea dance, flyer, and interchangeable heads and hands. And collect them all. I did, except for Doc. Doc's not out just yet. So let's open it up and see what it looks like in the box. Oh yes. So here's like Hill Valley from the 1950s, you know, the main downtown area by the courthouse. And there you got Biff in the box. And he comes with at least two heads, one just kind of normal and then one very angry. Unfortunately, I have some chipping on mine right there on the hair. So you got the Gray's Sports Almanac itself. You've got several different hands. You've got his couple different flyers and things like that. And then a little safe down there. Did it even mention the safe? I don't think it did. So that's basically the, well, like a wall safe kind of situation there. But it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I can never remember the actor's name, but I think they did a really good job recreating this. So let's go ahead and get him open and see how cool this old young Biff is. All right, so we've got our Ken doll from 1955 here. I say that because he definitely has no junk. And right off the bat, just out of the box, I had the same problem I had with Radiation Suit Marty. The legs are different lengths. Like, what is going on here? Like, the feet are almost at the same height, but he's leaning. Like, I don't... It's almost like something's not in all the way or something. I don't know. It's freaking weird. It's like I've got a lot of NECA figures now. Mostly, you know, I've only had problems with only the last couple humans that I've bothered to get. So that's just weird. Now, once again, it could be the ankles, because you can see here, look, this one ankle is further down than this one, so this one's probably not pushed in all the way, if I had to guess. Judging by that, no, it's not. I mean, mind you, his jeans might be rolled up to a different degree, which is possible, but something definitely not right about that. Because you can see a lot of this ankle exposed, and if I'm right, you're probably not supposed to. That is the correct one, because it has an R on it, but it's just not shoved in all the way. I think did I make any progress? I don't think so. Either way, so he'll stand. He's just crooked about it. But he does look really good, so let's look at this asshole, or I'm sorry, this butthead. And, yeah, the hair looks really good. Kind of slicked back and nice looking. Face sculpt is on point. Just a little bit of there. I already looked at it. Basically, this is a Friday figure with the wonky foot. I've got some paint spillage here, stuff like that. So this was definitely a Friday figure, possibly Monday morning figure. I think he's got a double neck. Let me see here. One thing I discovered is that one Marty has like a single jointed head, and then the other one has a double joint. Okay, I think he's got a double ball joint, and I thought maybe his neck itself would move, but it doesn't. So he's got a nice zip-up jacket there, which despite it being open, doesn't come open. Like, you notice the zipper is actually not done, but the jacket does not come open. Looks fantastic. Does have an undershirt, which is nice. He actually has an ab crunch. Look at this. Unlike Marty, he actually has a real ab crunch. Actually, does he have a double? No, that's just how much it's moving. Hold on, wait. Yeah. So he's got more articulation than Marty, which is crazy. Well, I guess Radiation Suit Marty has a little bit more than the other. Okay, arms are the same as we are used to. And he's got Still really veiny hands. Are they the same hands as Marty? No? Which is good. They actually give him his own hands. Would have expected, you know, due to other types of figures I tend to get, I would expect them to totally just reuse that. You can actually rotate at the waist. The jeans, well, actually, I guess they're not really jeans. They're just kind of pants, but they don't look super denim, or they're super not worn out. 1955. Looks good. I don't know if they're supposed to be gold paint there, but there is. Like, there's a little tiny burp there. Gold paint. Gold paint. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm just brightening things up just a little bit here so I can see better. On camera, rolled up things there. Shoes look nice. All this stuff. Yeah, so it looks good. The only thing that he's lacking is the ability to roll up the thing and put it in a back pocket. Well, I guess he didn't put it in the back pocket. He tucked it in his pants. So let's look at his accessories. And you get his angry Biff face, which is nice. Very nicely done. Oh, that's weird. You have the insert there. That's freaky. It's his mouth. It's inside of his mouth. Ugh, that's freaky. All right, put that on and see how it looks. Yeah, see, he's got a double ball jointed neck right in there. See, there's nothing like the ball joint doesn't look. There's nothing inside. The hell? It looks like they forgot to finish assembling it. Like there's a whole like slot there. I mean, it'll go on, but that's definitely wrong. I mean, it looks okay. Though he might be another one who accidentally ventures to 1989 to join a certain new group of friends. But he definitely, like, if you get a little bit of lean on him, tilt the head. Butthead? I know I'm overdoing the butthead thing, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to leave the angry head on him for the time being. Let's move on. And we've got 2 fist hands to go with the open hands that he already has on him. And then he's got a holding stuff hand, which I can only guess the one thing he's probably going to be holding. So let's take a look at that here in a second, because he comes with the Gray's Sports Almanac, which is interesting. And like, this is really printed on like some vinyl or something like that. Feels like it has a slip cover. I don't think it actually comes off, but it feels like it should just slip off. Yeah. So it's a solid piece of plastic shaped like the book or the magazine, as it were. But then also you have these 2 things. You got the Western Auto thing where the $302.57. So I guess it's convenient that this place was right there in the courthouse square, because that's where everything happens. So we got cans of oil are free, manure, whatever, removal, and then whatever that says, washing, detailing, all that stuff. Because he had to get all the manure out of his car. All right, so a Saturday night enchantment under the seat dance, be there or be square. I don't want to be square. Now, there's nothing on the back of there, so it is pretty cool. It looks like old school paper. Okay, I was wrong. It's more of a hitchhiking thumb. That's really all it is. Okay, so if we take the almanac, let's see. How does he... I don't... Okay. How's he supposed to be holding this? Like this? I guess. Like a book. Is that how it's supposed to go? I can't look at the box. It's out of my reach. There's only like one picture of him in the thing, so I'm just going to say that's how he holds the almanac, and he's like, ugh, I'm so angry about a book. I have to read? Come on, Grandma. I don't know. Take that head off. It doesn't fit. That's so dumb that they give you a head that isn't... Let me know down below if you guys have had that issue. Like, the head is missing stuff. Like, what the hell? Got it. Oh, see, that's what it should be like if you attach the thing. Let's see here. Bend the wrist. I can. Yeah, bend the wrist. so you can kind of look at it. Like, what the hell is this? It's a creepy old man gave it to me. Now, mind you, this is from movie 2, technically speaking, but because he's the same character as movie 1, it just works. It just came with the extra stuff. I do like how you get a little bit of expanded detail in the second movie with the same 1955 Biff, which I find interesting. So what's funny about going back to the same time period again. So, all right, there's one more accessory we need to look at. Oh, yes. And it's supremely black here, but it is the safe kind of thing. Now, I think this might have been technically from alternate 1985, but I'm not sure. I mean, it is like a case locker thing. You do have this little ring here, and you can open it. And inside, you, of course, have some porn magazines. So the Ooh La La and stuff like that he used. Now, it's done in the same way that the almanac is, but it is stuck inside the safe. But one thing you can do is, of course, try to put these documents inside there. And they're a little too big, but it is what it is. Get in there. I'm just going to close that. There we go. I will never have to look at it again. So that's the one problematic thing about some of the accessories is, what do you do with them, like, after the fact? So it's meant to go like this. But that's pretty cool. It's an interesting thing they didn't have to give you. I would have painted the side rings or something, because it is just straight up black. And it's one of those things, like, what do you do with it after the fact? Where does it go? You know, I don't know. So, yeah. And for comparison, let's bring in the previous Martys. So there's 85 Marty. And Tales from Space Marty. So you can see there was a significant size difference. And once again, I can't wait to have 1955 going to the dance Marty. You know, I think that'll be pretty cool. And then I guess we have to include 1989 from New York Marty, who's a little bit taller. You know, he's grown up ever so slightly. You know, since graduating high school, he got a little bit taller, is what it is. But yeah, come on, stay. Okay, no, fine, I'll lay you down. I will say that, you know, just maybe it's the surface, but some of them still have problems standing. Stay. But it is a very cool Biff figure. Now, mine in particular has some minor issues, and I kind of wish they'd given you like an open version of the almanac that he could be like holding and, you know, looking at, because it is really cool. But that means we're gonna have to get old Biff. We're gonna have to get at least 2 versions of 1985 Biff, or 3 versions of 1985 Biff. I'm sorry. Since we had an original one that was his dad's boss, kind of, even if they weren't really like that. He just bullied him into submission, even if he wasn't his boss. Then you need car washing Biff, and then you need alternate 1985 Biff, who's supposed to be very evil Trump, kind of. I do think I'll put the fist hand on there, though, because he's always got a balled up fist ready to beat somebody. I wish that it didn't have like the paint mishaps and stuff like that, or that the feet were correct. I don't know what, because you can see that pulls down so easy. This one is way up in there. Maybe the problem is this one is too far in and stuck in, and this one's not. Okay, so that's how that goes in and out. So you can see that just wasn't all the way in there. So now I got the fun task of trying to put it back in. Okay, got it back in. But if I had to guess, the problem is that doesn't go deep enough into the leg, because it's hard where it is. So to me, it would make sense to just trim down that just a hair to get it to fit, just so it would work. By the way, I didn't go over all of the articulation, because it's essentially the same as almost everything, but it's a good figure. It's a really cool version of Biff. We also need to have at the dance biff, and we're gonna need George McFly, we're gonna need Lorraine if we're gonna go through all this. So it is what it is. And then of course, teenage me would absolutely love to have a younger Leah Thompson figure, for reasons, you know, it's not a big deal at all. But I'll see you guys next time. Remember, as always, to keep on nerding.